Hi guys, so I got a commission for this cube cabinet. I started off by planing down some timber so that I could join them together. I'm just going to use dowels and glue. Then we'll join two strips together because that will fit through my thicknesser. And these are going to be the centre support and the two shelves that fit inside the unit. So this is like the middle part of the unit. Just repeat the process. So I've got two, and that's the centre post. Once the glue's dried, I run them through the thicknesser just to clean up the glue joints, and just to get them down to a little bit thinner. I want the middle section to be thinner than the outside frame, and then glue and dowel the two sections together. And that's the two pieces together. Clamp them up, and that's the centre done for the unit. And then I'm just going to repeat the process for the two shelves, which will fit on either side of the centrepiece. So I'll cut these down just oversize, because obviously I need them to fit inside the unit. And I'm just squaring up the edges a little bit here just so they fit together better. And when I've glued two together, and I run them through the planer again just to reduce them down to the same thickness as the centre post. Once that's done, I glue two together to make each shelf. So here I'm just repeating the same sort of process with dowels and glue, and I'm gluing up a 9x2 and a 6x2 to make the tops, the sides and the bottom for the outside frame of the unit. I'm just going to cut up some dowels to use to join all these together. So I'll just dry fit this together, and I've screwed it together in places just to hold it. These screws will be taken back out later on, and glue it up. I'll drill out the screw holes and replace them with dowels. That's just to hold it together, and then I sand each panel before finally putting it all together. And this was a bit of a struggle. It's a rustic style cabinet. It's not meant to be totally flat and square. It's supposed to be kind of imperfect, but that makes it quite difficult to line everything up. Even though I did a dry fit, it fitted together well the first time, it was a struggle to get it all back together again the second time round. And like I say, I used some screws to help me along, and then later on I'll take them screws out, as you'll see, and replace them with dowels. I'm just checking to make sure it's reasonably square, and then drilling out for the dowels. The holes are already in the side, but I'm just drilling out into the shelf here, just to, I found that's the best way to line them up, is drill out the holes inside, put it together, use them holes to, and then slide in the dowels with a bit of glue. This is the top, and this is where I've taken out the screws and I've drilled the screw holes out and just replacing them with dowel. Like I say, the screws are just there to help me hold everything together while I'm doing the glue up. Sand down the dowels and just give it a rough sanding, and then use my orbital sander to tidy things up and smooth things over. So that's the unit all together and glued up. I just want to turn it upside down, mark out for some feet, and just put these little plastic feet in there from B&Q, I think. They're cheap, they're quite good. I use them on a lot of my stuff. And this is just dry wax that I'm wiping on here just with a cloth. It's walnut, this particular unit, she wanted it to be walnut, so I use dry wax on a lot of my furniture and things I make. It's just it's quite easy to apply. You just put it on, rub it in, and then just buff it up later. So you see, it is rustic. There are marks on it. I purposely left some of the marks, the sandy marks, and like I say, it's not perfect in the joints. You know, things aren't supposed to line up properly. It's supposed to look rustic, and I really like the way it looks actually at the end. And I draw it down to Peach River, where the customer lives. Took me a good couple of hours to get down there, but she was absolutely thrilled with it. She loved it, so everyone's happy. So I'm actually contemplating making this a regular piece of furniture in my shop so I can sell them. I'm not so sure yet, but if anybody wants one, well, you can find me through my social media. Hope you like the video, guys. If you do, please subscribe, and see you in the next one.